Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Cecelia021 bringing to you more videos as of yours. And the reason why my introduction is going to be a little different than usual is because I'm about to do something a little out of the ordinary. For the very first time, I'm going to try and say one story that that's not really like if I'm finished yet, but if just wanted to like if had not only if I'm out of my own head, but also wanted to share with each and every one of you. The reason why I'm a little bit nervous is because I am not usually the type of person to just talk from start to finish. Usually my introductions are like at the beginning, and then the song is going to be at the end of it. So, like I said before, this is going to be rather new even for me. I'll be sure to put in the a little more details in the description box down below, because I'm going to be putting up a little bit of music in the background to at least not only time myself a little bit, but try to give a little bit of one spin, if some what people might call it. I do hope that y'all can at least give this video a shot. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification so you wouldn't miss any of my uploads in the future. I'll also be sure to put in a timestamp so you can just click on it in the description box just to skip to the starting of the video from there. If you have any sort of ideas, like if you have any certain of a request of a song, or pretty much if anything was on your mind, just leave it in the comment section down below. So, stay safe. May each day be much better than the last. The story is called Fantasy versus Reality. The reason why I'm still trying to edit and finish the story is because of it's been going on not only inside my head, but also based on what I'm feeling throughout my days. Now, there are pros and cons in both sides of in this world, like between fantasy and reality. And the pros of the fantasy world is because of it will allow a certain person to not only daydream of freely, but can also feel a little relaxed whenever someone might feel like internally stress or a little bit of worry, sad of whatever or whatever or whenever something might happen and it is out of that person's hand, have that same person might feel as if he or she is like pretty much letting everyone down. So the fantasy world would often come in to bring forth try to ease it down the spirit, try to let the other person know that you still have to hold on and everything will be alright. Even if things are gonna get worse before it gets better. And the reason why I've said a little bit in your pros of what it feels like to be in a fantasy world. No, that's because I have some of those of myself. Because you see, I know that if all of us had to face reality in this world, but some of us might not want to face it because of the not just the huge challenges, but some of them can feel like trauma from their past experiences that these individuals want to avoid at all costs. And in some ways, I kind of somehow relate because of there are sometimes where I sometimes think or feel that no matter what I do, sometimes I just feel like I would fail one way or another, which all the more reason I would have tried to in the back of the corner of the room, my own fantasy world, sort of a thing. And it's just it's a little hard to break out of it. I pretty much know that from firsthand because there are some things in my life that only very few like my family would know, and especially some of the close friends from online that they feel that I can trust. Like I said before, it's not easy, especially when facing reality, but one way or another, I do have to face forward, face my fears, But just because the real world is a rather scary place, it shouldn't mean that none of us have a goal or a purpose to better ourselves. I still have yet to give myself credit because of not gonna lie, if years before coming here, and I was in the big island, as some people will call it, I have my own ups and downs. Some things that I didn't really want family and my friends to know about because of didn't want to feel embarrassed because of my age of stuff like that. It's supposed to be the bigger person. But when all the walls are down, I know that it's hard for me to get myself packed up. But I do know that as long as I have the support of family, friends, loved ones, even sometimes strangers with kind hearts, I know that I can do better. I just gotta know how to get there, And sometimes both fantasy and reality, it can be something of a good thing. I mean, it's not like if you can go from straightforward to with just the half glass of half full. I'm not sure if not sure how much easier I can explain it myself, but if still behind of every trauma that every one of us would feel want to go into our own fantasy world. Each one of us have to face on forward because there is always a light of hope in reality. So, to every one of you that are seeing this, just know that if there is always hope through heavy hardship. Even I still have yet to still have to continue to remind myself that there is always hope. And even though if I would have failed more than once, there is always like a second chance for me to get myself back up and better myself. The same thing can be given towards you. So please, even though the fantasy world can be beneficial for the mind sometimes, we still have to face the reality head on. But please do not despair. There is always someone that will reach out their hand to help you up, give you that light of hope. Believe it within your hearts. You can do this.